than the other coaches. I often go like 3 to 5 hours. By the time you're on like the 5th hour, your brain is fucking fried. Like the quality of the reviews and the quality of the discussion starts to drop off throughout the session because it's not easy to like coach, right? Especially when it's not one-on-one and you're like answering a bunch of different questions. You have to be like lead the room, entertain a lot of different various questions and scenarios. You get very, very tired. Like usually by the time I'm on my 3rd or 4th VOD review, I'm just like plodding through that shit, which is why I cut it off even if there's a lot of people waiting. Because, you know, I've just been going for a while and I know the quality is dropping. So it's pretty insane that he had the stamina to go through like 24 hours. I'm fucked out by the time I'm at like 5-6 hours.
Well,
I cannot imagine going past that.
You kind of need sometimes to entertain yourself, you know? You kind of need to change. Okay, I'm doing VODs for 1 hour, then I want to play, you watch me how I play, and then I do a live session, and then let's make something funny, let's make 2v2s, some trolling, you know? And
I try to do that. The one thing is that recently I've been like trying to get through a lot of VOD reviews at once when I do VOD reviews, just because we have so many new people asking for VOD reviews that it's really difficult to get through them. So unfortunately at the present time, just because we have so many people, we have to like set the expectation that VOD reviews are like, it's you will get one eventually, but it may take a little bit just because there's so many fucking VODs. And to really get through all of these, we would need to either pay the coaches way more for more time or hire more coaches, and we just don't have the budget for it yet. We need to grow more as an organization and get more inflow of money.
You need free coaches, they come for free, just for fun.
I mean, we can, right? Anyone is absolutely free to hang out. That's the other thing about the server, right? Like, oftentimes if you look at some of the other rooms, you'll see people hanging out, like, at the same time, even when there's no coach in there. Right now, not so much, but you guys are absolutely free to hang out at any time and just, like, coach each other, help each other out. And, like, if you are a higher ELO player, even if you're not an official coach with us, you're perfectly free to help people out and advertise your own individual coaching a bit. Like, we don't mind. We don't mind at all. It's just as long as we keep it like on topic and educational, then anything goes in the server.
I mean, that's help. That's not coaching. If you don't get money, that's not coaching. And that's help.
It's
that's
mentoring.
That's what I do. I just help people. I don't coach them. I just help them to improve.
All right. Any other server questions? Sick. Okay, let's get into some VOD reviews. Let me see who is on the list. We have Demex, and then I'm not sure who's first. I think Demex is first because he's been waiting for a couple of weeks, and then we have Hallowed Coco Ski Zone. Oh fuck! You're not supposed to see that. That's like planning for the bootcamp after. Basically, we have a January bootcamp coming as well, but that one's not actually going to be Nice hosted. We're doing it with a different content creator, right? Because our intention is to pull in different content creators to host these things and kind of spread our name throughout the community, right? And kind of grow our viewer base. So the January one is actually not going to be with Nice. It's going to be, I mean, Nice owns the company, right? He's not like not involved, but the main host of the bootcamp in January is not going to be Nice. So yeah, you guys aren't supposed to be privy to that yet. All right, let's see. We got Demex. Is this the one you want reviewed, Demex? The Z jungle?
Do you know where I am?
Let me pick him because right now he's working.
Oh, he's working right now?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I think we should probably quickly finish off Metros. Holy fuck, what is this?
Yeah,
I don't think we need to go too in depth to the rest because we already took a lot of fucking notes on the first 5-10 minutes.
Yeah,
but we
I
can.
think I need some
I
notes
do
on
want
micro,
to.
because my micro is pretty trash, and I know that. And like,
oh my god, where is this thing?
Macro tips. Would you like
Can
me to
you
just repost
it again? Yeah, if you could repost it, would be great. I can't find it.
Let me see if I can remember.
Metros. Oh, I think it's this one. This volley game, right? Let me open up the notes. Did you already check the notes from last time?
Oh no, I didn't.
Okay, yeah, we already took a shitload of notes for you. So it's this one. Yeah, so here's the link for this thing. You can come check this after. So we're not going to go too in depth on this one because there's already a lot of stuff for you to work on, but I do want to take a look at some of your macro.
Hey, Phalaris, before you start real quick, the reason that you can't do from and like search people in the search bar up there is because streamer mode disables it so that you don't accidentally leak who's in there.
Sad. That is sad. Wait, can I
Yeah.
be on non-streamer mode while still screen sharing, or is it
Yeah, you can
automatic?
disable it, and
Oh,
it'll
what,
still
what
work.
does streamer mode do?
It's like
it
OBS.
just-
It's like you're on OBS and like you're streaming to like a
Oh.
live Twitch audience and like.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's kind of whatever.
So that way you don't just
All
like
right.
dox all your friends.
Let me open this up. Okay, and then you guys aren't going to have amazing context for this because we started this last time and then Metro had to go. So I just want to proceed to the point. Let's get an idea. Here, we already went over this part where you went top. Where did we leave off?
You know, I don't
Okay,
remember.
let's just pick this as a starting point, and we'll quickly go through and just talk about. We don't have exact context of what happened recently, so let's watch a little bit and get some grounding on what's going on. Okay, this is nice. Same issues with your autos, not moving between your autos. Okay, pathing at the top. Your Kale is full. You can definitely look for this. It'd be nice if you pinged your mid and support over as well. Vel's already coming. Okay, you can definitely stall out. You. Oh, what the fuck happened there? Were you like A-clicking and you accidentally hit the thing?
I think so. Yeah, Iron's just or like the Daisy's just a big target. I think.
Oh yeah, that's a little unfortunate because we definitely probably could have like ulted or flashed onto the Scion, but
Yeah, I
it,
think
it
so.
happens, right? It happens.
Killing spree.
Okay, so we quickly push this in. This is good, right? We have our Rel here to support, so we can definitely deny this. I'm not. Is there a reason why you rifted this quickly?
I want
Are
to
you-
get like
Ally has
this
been
tower
slain.
Not take the tower.
out and like I want to just get behind this tower here.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, generally speaking, when it comes to Rift Herald usages like this, if you are trying to take the turret or maximize your number of plates, which is fine by this point, it's just 12 minutes in, right? You would whack the tower down first, right? Because the Herald charge does true damage, but towers gain stacking armor and MR as they drop their
Yeah,
plates.
I'm not
So
trying
you
to
would
take the tower
usually-
here. I'm trying to kill Scion.
Yeah, but the thing is, you can just walk up to it. You don't even need to drop it yet then,
Yeah, it's
right? You could drop it afterwards. So you could just walk up, it's just delaying you. What is going on here?
Scion flashed in Fog of War. You can actually see it. He flashed in Fog
Oh
of War.
my
and threw his
God.
Q indicator off.
That was interesting. Oh, okay, enemy team shows up. But yeah, basically, there's no huge rush on dropping this Herald. You can kill him first, then drop it after chunking the tower a bit, and you could get like a little bit more damage. Okay.
Yeah,
I definitely want you to ping in if you want to go for this play, right? Because it's not clear cut to your team what you want to do here or what they should be doing. Kale is backing off and has no mana, right? So if you want to keep going here, you need to just spam ping as you on the way in, right? To immediately notify your Rel to turn, because she's trying to run the fuck away from Scion here to avoid getting smacked by him because he's AD Scion. Your Kale is out of mana, so A, it's not necessarily even a good idea to go for this, right? It could be okay. But B, if you do want to go in, you need to spam ping here, right? And let your team know, because you're kind of splitting off here.
Has been slain.
Yeah,
All
again, my
right.
kiting's just really bad. And then, yeah, it's not really well played.
This. Auto W. Again, your auto W still needs some work. It's the same thing as on the camp. So if you do want to auto W on the way out there, that's fine. Just auto W. Don't do like auto wait and then W, right? We should be animation canceling.
Yeah, it should be.
Okay. He was a bit early.
Slain.
Yeah, it's just really bad.
Yeah, you're probably dead here. Yeah. I wouldn't have bothered DPSing the Lulu on the way out. I think it's just like ult in and try to get the fuck out of there. But
Yeah.
implicitly, it was a little bit. Try not to like overreach for too much. Don't continue plays for too long because the enemy team's gonna start funneling in, and death timers by this time are really low. Okay, but it happens. It definitely happens. We're still in a pretty commanding lead, and you pick up your patented AP Ball Bear Nasher's Toothbrush. All right, let's see. So we don't have first move on the map, right? All of the waves are getting pushed in, and this is unfortunately on us, right? We could have
Yeah.
killed off after this play. I'm not going to be too hard on it because I can definitely understand why you kept going. You're pretty fucking strong right now, and you have like 3 people here.
Yeah,
So
I figured
I can
we
definitely
had a
understand
numbers
it.
advantage. This is just I wasn't looking at respawn timers and stuff.
Yeah. Also, I think it's a similar problem to other fights. You always hold your stuff. You're never committing, right? And as a result, you get stunned out. You have to chase, and you have to actually ult under tower. You could have ulted here to dodge the CC, right?
True, yeah.
Kind of reactively. So I would just consider just commit a little bit more in your plays, because oftentimes you're just too lax about it and you're very, very greedy with your stuff. And there's just no real need to be, right? Just guarantee the play.
Yeah.
Then reset,
Here,
wait for your
I should
cooldowns.
just be
go
running
for
like
the
what
next
Kale
play.
is, but I mean,
Exactly.
Caitlin's over the wall. I see the Caitlyn all over the wall, then I figure I just can't get out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, at this point, you can just like go and W Lulu as well. Like you have Lulu marked from earlier. It doesn't make too
You
much
can
of a
definitely
difference.
turn on
but-
Lulu. I don't think you can kill her, but
No, I agree.
It-
It's just
Yeah.
it means
Oh, hey!
it is.
Missed you last
Hello.
night.
Yeah, it is. Sorry, man. My house was burning down.
oh my god, I swear to god. Okay, for all of you here that are new, Why Not is the other jungle coach. He is a fantastic coach, but his house is always burning down at the start of each session, so he's
That's
always fucking
you
late.
wouldn't understand how singed my house is, dude. Episode
Oh
3 of
my god,
Arcane.
man, it's just an OS thing, right? It's just fucking burning down there.
But okay, but I am working something pretty big that if you give me like 5 minutes, I could just say something, or 2 minutes even. I'll just drop it
Oh
and go.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, we'll just like proceed with the VOD review, and then Why Not can come in with whatever he had planned.
Easy.
Okay.
It's legit 2 minutes later on. Yeah.
Slain.
So yeah, it was pretty unfortunate. You were in a fantastic scenario. You could have backed out instead of getting greedy, right? It's kind of like you robbed the bank vault. You had a bunch of cash. Go upgrade your fucking gear.
I should have just bailed.
Yeah, I should have just bailed. It was just a bit of an overstay, but I can understand it, right? It wasn't like anything too crazy. At least you had like a really squishy target in front of you, right? It wasn't just like there's nobody there and you ran in for no reason. So I don't hate it, but naturally it would have been better to keep the base.
Can I add something about it?
Yeah, of course. Anyone can jump in at any time, by the way. If anyone has questions or input, like, these are just open discussion.
Right there after you kill Ivern, just look at your Dark Seal stacks, okay? You have a lot of Dark Seal stacks, so you don't want to lose that because you just go for Dark Seals and maybe for Magi's you're going full AB, yeah? At this
mean, yeah.
point, you see Caitlyn, yeah? So what they can do if you flash over the wall, Caitlyn is running from the red buff up top. So I would just straight up run away and get my Dark Seal, because they will just focus me, and I know Graves has no E because he E'd on the Kale, and I could run away, save my Dark Seal, and maybe trade it like that, because nobody died. Only Yasuo died, because he 1v1 Caitlyn and somehow died there.
I also want to have you used Flash this game? Because I remember from the start of the VOD review that we didn't Flash in a lot of plays. Okay, we used Flash once. Right? By like 12 minutes
Yeah,
into the game.
No, I
It's
flashed
up.
for that Lulu play in that Tribush there, and then I got
Yeah,
one when
this
it
is
comes
the
again.
one that we flashed on at 3:15, and then
Yeah.
it's up at 8, and then
It's
it's
not
just
using
under
Flash
the
this game?
general premise. Yeah, it's just the general premise that you hold on to your stuff like always. You're very, very late on committing your summoners and your ults into fights, and it just ends up like always up. Now, is it problematic? No, not every game is there a situation where you can flash off cooldown, right? There's not always situations where it comes up. It's just like the general flow of like, when is the next time you flash? Right? So 18 minutes of gameplay, we've used one flash.
Yeah, and I have Lucid Boots. It comes
That
up
should point
in
something
5
out to
minutes.
you, right?
Yep. Okay.
So is it necessarily problematic? No, maybe if we really broke the VOD down, maybe it wasn't justified. But I know from the start of the VOD that you tend to hold on to it. So I would just be aware of that as a problem. That
I mean, this game
you
I was,
need to use
I
your
was
stuff, brother.
going into it more
An enemy has
like I
been
was gonna hold
slain.
stuff, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Now
too
here,
zealous on holding.
now from
Sorry,
a macro
guilty pleasure.
perspective.
Can we
From a
watch the
macro
Kate
perspective-
1v1 the Yasuo?
Oh, is there a 1v1 here? Let's see.
I mean, you can't. It's not a replay. If I wasn't watching it, you can't see it.
An
Oh
ally
my
has
god,
been
sick
I just
1v1.
thought he was gonna. Yeah, I don't know, man.
Classic
He shot the
Yasuo
wall.
gameplay.
She shot the wall and then he overstayed and got chunked. Great job, Yasuo. Well played.
Thank you for
brother.
that.
An ally has been slain.
Yeah. But overall, what should your prerogative be by this point in the game? What do you think?
Shut down.
I mean, I'm playing for this dragon. I think. I can't quite remember what happened here.
But like overall, what are you thinking? Like from a macro perspective, what is your game plan?
I mean, yeah, this is another thing I'm really bad at.
So
Not
basically,
having a
how would
plan.
you assess that? Just tell me about your champions. is Kale strong early or late?
Kale's strong late game. Yasuo gets quite a bit stronger late game. Vayne gets stronger late game. Rel's tanking, and that'll be fine.
Now, does this mean you have to? This generally means
I'm
when
looking
you
to
have a
shut this
bunch of
game out.
scaling
Though.
camps.
I'm looking to put this game away.
Yeah. So there's two things that you need to play on here. One, your scaling is absolutely fantastic. So even if you're trying to shut the game away, don't do anything too stupid, because that's literally the only way to lose the game, right? You're already ahead, and your team outscales. So as long as you don't do anything too stupid, right, you're going to win eventually. So that's the main prerogative here. We can look to end, and if we're looking to force into the enemy team, who should we be playing around on our team?
I mean, ideally, Rel seems like the most active on the map, but like, I'm pretty strong. I have the damage. I'm building damage, so if I just play around Rel who's tanking, it should be okay.
Yeah, exactly, right? You have damage, but you're not tanky yet. So it's still nice if you're playing around your team. Otherwise, if you're just running in solo, sure, maybe you kill someone, then you get killed on the way out, right? So it's nice if we play with our team, and the guys we are mostly looking to play around are the Rel and the Yasuo, right? Yasuo can chain off. We have fantastic burst between us, fantastic engage, really, really nice. So we look to play around the Rel and the Yasuo here, but if stuff looks too forced, too difficult, it's totally fine, right? Just chill out, just farm, keep your team safe, and you will outscale. So that's kind of the way that you should be thinking about this game from a macro perspective. Okay, Rel heads in. Let's take a look at what's going on. That's out. We can maybe go clear the ward here. We're guaranteed scuttle. Smite.
Yeah, it's too forced.
Oh my god. Yeah. Like, you don't have to go on this.
If I committed the flash there, it would have been... Like, I was looking to do the same thing that Rel did. Rel did that Hex Flash over that wall. I was looking to do the exact same thing. It's just I didn't hit flash.
Yeah, I was about to say a flash Q with an auto W, even if you just walk out
or even smite, right? Because he has blue smite. Like, whatever it is, if you want to go for this, okay. It is a 4v2 right here, right? At least based on initial glance, and you are very, very strong. So I think this is fine to consider. Rel does have cooldowns, she's kind of chunked out, but you can fuck these guys up, right?
Yeah.
So I don't mind that you're looking for this, but it's a similar situation where, like, you could flash over right fucking now if you really want to, right? She walked up. This is one of your only chances that you're going to get here, because there's no wave. She's not going to arbitrarily stay here for no reason. You can even flash over and smite right now if you really want to force this, right?
Yeah,
but even in this scenario where we're running like this,
man.
yeah, just use your stuff. They have 2 champions that peel off, right? These are not level 5 players, this is ranked. So they're going to use their stuff, right? So if you really want to go on, you need to commit. It's the same thing, right? We're never flashing, never smiting, and then we're just getting chunked, and then this is like the only way to lose the game, right? We have such a commanding lead, and all of a sudden we're 1 HP. What do? Right? Now we have to take a reset, or we have to retreat into our jungle, and we sack control of the map, we sack control of Drake, right? Really, really pointless. So if you want to go for this, you need to commit harder.
Also, probably target.
There's a play going on, and we're 1 HP going to wolves, right? And we have half the kills on our team. We have a fucking Nashers. We're like a fucking machine gun of damage, but we're on wolves because of that. All right.
Probably wanted to target Pinger as well, so your team knows they're on board with it. Maybe Rel decides to try something, make it easier for you.
I would also be considering your Drake timer here, because the thing here is you can go for this Graves. You can go for it, right? No problem. Especially if you're reading his body language and he's playing very far up, right? Especially because he has red buff, so he is a little mini objective in and of itself. What I would consider though is A, Drake is coming up on the bot side, right? B, there's no he can just back off. Right? There's always the chance here that he can just back off, because this wave is not in a position where if he backs off, he gets punished in any way, shape, or form. This is not going to be a situation where Kale is actively freezing right here, or he gets pushed off a wave at tower. So I would just keep that in mind, that you're coin flipping for a top gank. That could work. Don't get me wrong. It could work. But you're coin flipping for a top gank where the downside of the gank not working, if Graves just respects and backs off, is we get nothing up here, and we potentially give up Drake. Right, and we're splitting off from where our guys are pushing up. So I would just keep that in mind. I wouldn't personally go for this gank. I would be looking at the bot side, unless the Graves is just playing way over aggro. Right, and we can kind of see here he backs off, and we don't get anything out of this. If anything, we just lose pressure down here. Right. Now again,
I think more of it's just I need to plan ahead.
Generally speaking, as junglers, we look for ganks that are win-win. Right. If we are going for a dive play, If the guy backs off, we still win. Right? He's still losing the wave right here. If your Kayle is in a position, or the waves are in a position where your Kayle can freeze the wave, right? And Graves is slow pushing in here, and Kayle can freeze here, and we come up here, even if Graves backs off, if we just clear the vision here, he now has to play under the assumption, or under the fear that we are still here, which means Kayle can just permafreeze here, which is fantastic for Kayle, and awful for Graves. Right? So in these scenarios, even if the gank doesn't net a kill, it still nets something positive. But the gank that you're going for is a win or a loss, right? And the loss case has this big, it has the simultaneous opportunity cost of the Drake, right? So this is not a gank that I would have personally gone for. Yeah, and you can see the enemy team could have taken Drake this whole time, right?
Yep.
The entire time.
I need to press tab and just check my Drake timers early. Trying to work on that as well.
This as well, there's
not a lot I can do here.
Yeah, you can rotate in on mid here, right? Your bot's coming back out. Rel can maybe hard engage, and you have like a nice flank angle here. You can. I'm not saying you can't go for this. It's just that it's coin flip, right? It's coin flip when you have a little bit better guaranteed stuff. And again, the dragon is up there. Okay, so he decided to walk back into it. Now, the reason why I think this is, like, sort of okay is just because your volley, you have flash, you have ult, and you have smite, right? If you didn't have these tools up for you, this would be ridiculous. But at least you have them up, so you're able to get a nice chase down. So I'm not, like, absolutely against this, but I would not have gone for this. I would have played into the mid, potentially. And then look for Drake, because we sacked this down. Okay, but under the scope of what we did, we now push up. Okay, you're not gonna kill him.
Really odd play here.
Yeah. Look at what's happening over here. We should just rotate either for camps or start moving down towards this, right? And in worst case scenario, maybe we can whack the tower.